Oh, we're live on Facebook. I think it's working.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Epic Life. What's going on? How's everybody doing? My name is James.
My name is Kayla.
I'm sure Kayla is either up there or down now. We're stacked. I don't know how that happened or what it looks like in the group.
So I'm just on Zoom, so I don't even know what's going on Facebook.
I have no idea. We're having fun. We just decided to kind of pop in here real quick. I'm checking what the group looks like, make sure that we're in here. Oh, yes. Okay, we're actually side by side.
Or what it looks like in the group.
All right, we're side by side in the group. We're stacked here. So just if you want to point this way or point that way or whatever. No pointing. So we wanted to come live in here really quickly. You probably see us around the group. You probably see a lot of people around the group. We have, I think as of now, my numbers in front of me.
3,000. I looked today.
3,000 people that have joined this group since around April 1st-ish. So wanted to come in here. We do like a freebie Friday once in a while. So actually we've done one every week. So we're gonna do another one today. So if you're tuning in live to this or you're watching on replay, watch to the end because that's when we're gonna do the giveaway. These are my spirit fingers, right? Spirit fingers, or is that this way? I don't know. I'm not a spirit finger kind of person. All right, let's get serious. It's Friday. We're having fun. What are we here to talk about? And the biggest thing we're going to talk about is what is this whole BEpic experience thing that you see inside this group? You know, why are people posting pictures? Why are they having fun? Why are they smiling more? What's going on? So the first thing we're going to talk about is what actually is the BEpic experience, right? And really it comes down to three things, and it's pretty simple. There's not a lot of science. There's not a lot of education. It's really, really high quality ingredients blended in a way that give you more energy, focus, gut health, and better sleep. Oh, look, you have it. Okay, good. You have the green one. All right, what do you have in your hand?
I've got all three of them.
You've got all three. So you talk about the first one. You go green. I got to go get my
Okay, I'll go green. So I love this guy, by the way. So first and foremost, the simplicity of this system is what I absolutely fell in love with. I need simple in my life. I don't want to have to remember to take 13 different things because I won't stick with that. So being that this simplicity was key for me, it was awesome. So first step, elevate, comes in this. Yes. So this little guy will give you all day sustained energy. It's not like a jittery energy. Yes, take it with water. Take it in the morning. Now, some people take it first thing in the morning, some people an hour after. Really, you find what works for you. But this guy will give you, for me, amazing focus, energy. And it's not that jittery, like, oh, I can't stand the energy I have. So not like a 5-hour energy type of feeling, but this is all day sustained energy, focus, better mood. And we all could use that right now with the different times we're going through. Let's just say that. So if you see people smiling and happy through this pandemic, it's this guy. So step one, love it.
Well, and that's the thing too. I mean, when you talk about taking this in the morning, I've taken bajillion things. I mean, I am a supplement junkie, I would call myself. If somebody goes, try this, I'm like, okay. And I kind of try it before I even ask kind of what's in it. So I try a lot of different things. And the thing about this is that I love the simplicity of it because biggest thing for me is always taste. I like to have a pick me up in the morning. I am a coffee guy. I'm a bulletproof butter, MCT oil kind of person. And before I was taking this, I snuck in because of the situation we're all in. I snuck into like 2-3 cups a day. It's almost like half a pot of coffee. And it was just because I'm just sitting around hanging out with my dog. And so with this, what I really, really like about it is that for the first, I would say week, I just kind of nixed all coffee. And I was just like, hey, let's see what this is like. I didn't need it. I didn't crave it. I didn't want it. And then I was able to have a cup of coffee on it like about by midday now. So what I do is I have this and I don't need the cup of coffee. I like the health attributes of bulletproof black coffee with butter and all kind of stuff. And so on other products I've taken in the past, whatever it is, I can't do that. Or I would get sick, I'd get dizzy. I kind of feel like my skin was crawling a little bit. But with this, it's like an even clean. And sometimes it depends on how much you weigh too. So if you weigh like 60 pounds, you might want to like eat with the product too. But you know, most people, in terms of the experience they're having, it's very similar to everybody. It's really good energy all day long. And then the number 2 thing we have is called Accelerate. Now, Accelerate comes in this package, and in this package is actually 2 of the capsules. So there's 1 capsule in here, that's the green, and there's 2 capsules in here, the purple and the white. So I'll talk about the purple, and then I'll kick it back to you for the white. The purple, I really, really enjoy because, so for me, the first 2 weeks, I dropped about 8 to 10 pounds somewhere. And I've kept that off since then. But the thing for me is my stomach is flatter. So I don't have any of the, like the bloat that you get, especially, you know, and here's the thing, I'll do a little, what do you call it? Confession here. You know, my diet is not the best right now. It's kind of the quarantine diet a little bit. It's like, oh, it's Friday. Let's order some pizza. You know, let's have a glass of wine. That's just it. I'm not being strict with my diet or anything too. And so
I can't even use what we're going through as an excuse. Like I just
hey, you know, come on.
Confession day.
I had a good time.
Yeah.
And so I was really like that I can eat some things that normally I'd have to be like super strict on, because literally what this little purple guy is I take it right after I eat. Now, some people, they'll take both the purple and the white at night. They can do that. Some people take the purple in the morning. You know, everyone's experimenting on their body. So I take the purple after I have like my biggest meal, which is usually dinner, like around 6, 7-ish, somewhere there. And then I take my white, which Kayla's going to talk about 30 minutes before I go to bed. And so that purple, it's a really light cleanse. Like, don't think that you, like, the reason they do this is so, you know, we're not going to get into the nitty gritty of it. But it's going to make you regular. You know, I'm from Jersey, so I can get the Jersey accent. It's going to make you a little regular. And it's going to be good, but it's not an intense one, because to be honest, it's not good to do those crazy cleanses on a constant basis, because it actually strips the lining out of your gut, and your gut is where all your happy stuff is made, neurotransmitter. There's so much stuff that goes on in your gut, your immune system. And if you mess with that too much, you know, you'll get sick and all this kind of stuff. But inside the purple, you got your prebiotics, your probiotics, everything you need. So not only is it detoxing, but it's also giving your gut what it actually needs. So that's the purple guy, and I take that after I eat. And again, and the next one, we'll kick it back over to Kayla, wherever she is. And Kayla, talk about the white.
Probably my favorite step of the day. I did not realize that a lot of the lack of energy that I was experiencing throughout the day was because I wasn't sleeping good. I can't turn my brain off at night. I'm thinking, okay, what do I have to do the next day? La, la, la. I just go through, and it's hard for me, although I may be in bed at 10 o'clock. My brain doesn't shut down. Yes, exactly. So this little guy helps me just to get into that deep sleep. Now, it's not like oh my goodness, you're going to take it and you're going to be knocked out. Once you do get into that state of sleep, you're going to sleep better. It helps you to turn your brain off. So deep, relaxed sleep. I think the word that I was experiencing, is it adrenal fatigue? Is that?
Yeah, it's a good word.
Yeah, that's a big word. That's what I was experiencing. So it's amazing what happens when you actually sleep good at night. You wake up and you're excited for the day. I mean, that's even before my little green guy. Yes, this helps tremendously, but I wake up and I know that, I mean, I feel like I've slept for 12 hours. You know, like I feel like
There's any grogginess either, right? Like
no grogginess, nothing.
You can sleep stuff in the past, and you wake up, you're like, and you don't really get that with this. You like kind of get up and go.
And like, I will feel like some mornings, oh my goodness, what time is it? And I'm like, oh, it's only 6:30.
Oh,
like,
before the morning, let's go.
Oh, okay, I'm good. No alarm, no nothing. I've just slept really, really well. So yeah, anything else you want to say about this?
I don't think so. I mean, the sleep thing is, and what I do with it too, because I'm a kind of a weirdo, I guess, when it comes to supplements. You know, I cycle on and off it. So I like to take it for like 3 or 4 days, and then I don't take it for like 2 or 3 days, and I take it again. And now I've learned when I want to take it and when I don't want to take it, because just from everything that we're taking, everything, you know, the 3 capsules, everything.
I know.
One of my friends showed me her new regimen, and she's like, I'm doing 2 shakes and 19 pills, and then I do a blended smoothie in the afternoon. I'm like, that just makes me tired thinking about what you're doing. But hey, you know, I applaud you if you have the ability to make 3 shakes a day and all that kind of stuff. Great. I don't. You know, I'm out and
Like New Year's
about.
resolution, like you start out with good intention and then you're going to slip. If you have to remember to do 13 things, sorry.
Yeah, and this thing, you know, and the biggest thing too for me, because supplements I've taken in the past, like there's so many of them, there's so many steps. Like I can't wait till we can actually, you know, do that travel thing again. You know, where you pack a suitcase and you go and you leave your house. You know, that whole thing. Like we're gonna actually be able to, like, here's my travel. I take these 3 little things and I put them in my pocket, and it's like, there you go. It's now very portable. So that's kind of the 3 steps. And we talk a little bit about, you know, what it's done for us, and really kind of gone down that path of, you know, what's the experience that you're gonna have. It's different for everybody. You know, some people, you're going to experience it day 1. Your brain's going to light on fire. It's going to be like the Limitless pill. If you ever saw that crazy movie, it's going to be like that. For some people, I would say 20 to 30%, it's like a day 1, wow. The other 70, 80%, it's 2, 3 a week. We've had some people where it was like 2 weeks. And it was like, you know, I'm not feeling anything. What's going on? And it was because they were doing another regimen before. And so their body had to adjust to a new regimen. And here's the other, we always want to do a little product disclaimer as well. If you're on any medications, if you are pregnant, if you are nursing, if you are doing anything that requires a doctor's supervision or a little script of any kind, you're always, no matter if you started taking vitamin C, I would go ask your doctor. And be like, is this vitamin C okay with what I'm taking? Because you never know what, you know, all natural herb could be in here that could potentially react with something you're taking. So it's always best to, I mean, and you can find all the information that you need in the welcome post of this group, all the basically the details and the ingredients and all that kind of stuff. You can find it in there. I would recommend, if you can, you know, send it to your doctor and go, hey, is this cool? Thumbs up. Am I good to go? And he might say, well, good to go here, but, you know, adjust this or whatever it is. And that's just a big thing. No matter what you do, it's not just this product. You take any new supplements and you're on any medication, you're under any doctor supervision at all. If there's an MD that you speak to, on a regular basis, of course, you know, you should go for your daily check, your yearly checkup, but, you know, we're talking about another time. So that's the thing. If you're under supervision, it's Friday, I don't know. You know, but if you're under supervision, just go and ask your doctor if it's good to go, because you want to be able to do that. So
I think that to that point, sorry to interrupt you, but because of that reason, because our bodies are different, we may be on different medications or just different life experiences. That is the reason why your experience is going to be different than mine different than James, and the timing is going to be different. So, you know, I tell people when they ask me, what does it do? It improves your quality of life, whether you need the weight management, whether you need the stress relief, whether you need that joint comfort again because you're in so much pain. I don't want to have medical claims here, but it's Friday, right? We're rebels.
Well, Lucy.
But everybody's experience is going to be different. And what I love about this, not only the simplicity, but James has said this and it really rings true, is I was once on I loved the nutritional supplement that I was first introduced to, but a lot of times people didn't like the taste. And so if you like breathing, and I believe we all do, then you'll like this. There's no flavor. And so that was really something that, too, again, even though I love the taste of some shakes, some people are different. So due to the fact that it's not only simple, but it tastes like air is also a good thing. So again,
it's a great taste.
I just had a thought. I had to interrupt you. Sorry.
No, that was perfect. That's the thing too. The biggest thing about this is that it's simple, is that it doesn't take a lot of brain power. And the thing about it too is that in the beginning, when we talked about this, and then we're going to move on to our next topic here, there's not a huge education factor here. There's not a like, well, you know, how does it work? And, you know, what's the science behind it? If you look at the ingredients and you look at the blend, you're like, well, yeah, that should give you energy. And yeah, that is a probiotic. And yeah, that is a sleep aid. Like they're very commonsensical. I don't know if that's a word. Commonsensical ingredients that you can be sure. And also just so you know too, the manufacturing of these products is made in the US. So they're shipped from Utah. So even if you buy them in Mexico or the UK or whatever, it's still made here. It's shipped there to the distribution, then it's distributed to people in that country. So it's made in the US. And the manufacturing, where it's manufactured, it's actually manufactured at a few different places, but it's shipped from one place. They're all in the top, I think it's the top 8, the top 10 percentile of all the manufacturers out there. Because there's all like, you know, efficacy laws and all these kind of things, you know, FDA oversight committees and everything that looks at how manufacturing is. Just so too, there's not one supplement on the market that is FDA approved. It's just falsified. If you anyone tells you my supplement is FDA approved, the only way it's FDA approved
Twinkies are. So what does that tell you? Twinkies are. I'm just saying.
Really?
So,
are you serious?
oh yeah.
Did I just learn something today?
You did. You did.
Oh.
You know, we work together good. So I'm just saying.
FDA. I'm glad I don't eat Twinkies. But yeah, so it's not
Birthday fact of the day.
FDA is one of those things that's only for really medications. It's for things that people are taking, and even some medications that are FDA approved. Careful of, because they'll blacklist the medication, it'll still be FDA approved. So I'm going to go down a rabbit hole there. Let's turn it back a little.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And manufacturing is the top 10 percentile in the country. So everything you know, everything that's in here, you know that's in there. If you're wondering what what do they call it? The blends are, you can contact support and they'll give you the blends, because again, that's proprietary information, that's why it works and all this kind of stuff. But what I like about this too is that this little green guy, just gonna go back to this real quick, is this is about 4.5 servings of fruits and veggies inside here, which is really cool. Because I'm a shake person. I do like to make shakes and juices and all kind of stuff, but not everyone likes that. And then also too, I don't have it in front of me, but if you are somebody that goes, you know what, I don't really want the super energy blend of this. I want something that's going to give me the phytonutrients and some hydration and kind of assist me in there. We have a kid's product. I really like the blue raspberry one. That's my favorite. It's like a pixie stick. You literally can pixie stick it, or you can put it in water, but I haven't tried that yet because again, I use the green. But I do take the little pixie stick like halfway through the day sometimes, just for more fruits and veggies and hydration. So you do have that alternative. If somebody goes, you know, the energy blend might be too much for me, or I don't react well with energy stuff, you know, you can always do the kids line as well. Anything else we want to talk about the products real quick before we move on?
I don't think I have anything else.
Cool. Perfect. See, we covered it all. Good job. So the next thing we want to talk about really quickly here, and we're going to let you guys go and enjoy your Friday, because I'm excited. Stores are opening again. So that means I can go shop.
Home decor today.
It's home decor day. We're going to At Home, and we're going to get some home decor for the patio, which I haven't been able to. How do you buy home decor stuff online? You can't. You got to be able to pick that stuff up and look at it. You can't be like, oh, well, that looks like a nice painting I'll put outside. Oh, no. So I gotta go. We gotta go to At Home. We're gonna be there for like an hour or two and just like walk around for like an hour and just look at stuff. It's crazy stuff. That's Friday. So hope you have a great Friday. But what we want to talk about now is kind of shift to going, well, if you guys are enjoying this product, you place your order as a customer and you go, well, this is really good. I really like this product. Can I get it for free? Could I potentially earn some side income? Because you're probably wondering, like, why the heck is James and Kayla going live in this group? Because we want to share our experience with you, but also the experience of, hey, if you love the products. Now, this is not for anybody that doesn't love the products, because this is all about the products. There's something out there called a side hustle or a gig or something that you would do in lieu of or in addition to your current job or business or whatever you do, especially with the craziness going on now. People are looking for a little bit of a side income, and there's a way with BEpic that you can create a side income, a little gig. A gig would be something like driving for Lyft or DoorDash or Shipt. I just had another Shipt order that came yesterday. So you can grocery shop for people. Those are some side gigs that are out there right now. You can download the app, you can get started. With BEpic, it's the same way. If you love the product and you go, hey, I want to share this with other people, could I earn some income? And the answer is yes, you can. It's very easy. If you're a customer and you're loving what you're doing, I think it's a one-time $20 upgrade and you activate it. So that allows you to basically have a referral website where you can refer other people, people can purchase through that site. And because you do that, you get compensated for it. But what we want to talk about really quickly is why would somebody want to do this type of business sharing this product? Because there's probably people that are watching this right now, they're like, I've never, shared a product with somebody and earned income. Well, here's the thing, you share stuff all the time. You share movies and you share books and you share audios and you share all the things in your life. The only difference with this is when you share this, you can actually get rewarded for it. And so it's kind of a rewards program that is for people that are loyal customers. And so that's a really cool thing about it. But Kayla, I wanted her to come on and share a little bit because she decided to kind of hop into a home-based business about 6 years ago. And I think when somebody does that, there is a decision to be made because it's like, well, why would I do a home-based business versus, go drive for Lyft or walk dogs with Rover or whatever the decision is? Why would somebody do a home-based business? So I just want to have her share a little bit of her story because you guys hear from me sometimes. So I wanted to bring a different perspective, someone with blonde, long hair to come on and share a little bit about what she does think and make her smile.
And it's washed.
It's washed.
Woo! Picked a big day for this. Yes. So I never had an intention of doing a home-based business when I got into this 6 years ago. What I knew for me was basically in the back of my mind, I was feeling so good that I would be doing my friends and family a disservice if I didn't share it. And so a lot of people have a misconception of, I'm not James, or I can't do this because I have to put so much time into it. The thing about it is, no, you don't. You can put in 5 minutes a week or 5 hours a week or 20 hours a week. It's whatever you want to do. And that's the beauty of it. And that is why I love it, is that, and I want people on here that are listening that are like, oh, I just don't have time for this. Yes, you do. You have time to call up your mom or your aunt that is struggling and just have a conversation that wholeheartedly, this is helping you. And you don't have to have this education and you don't have to have this know everything. Yes, do some of us put more time into it? Absolutely. But you don't have to do that in order to be successful here, because success to me is just sharing from your heart what is working for you to help other people. And that was where I was at. And it just sort of grew into a snowball effect because my testimony was then helping somebody, and there is nothing wrong at all with getting compensated for sharing your experience. A lot of people will say, you're just doing this for money. And that is not, I mean, honestly, there is nothing wrong with, if something is working for you and you're authentic about helping people, why not? Why not? So the question really isn't about why, but why not? Mm-hmm. So if you feel great, why not share that? And that was where I was at. And again, you see people who, I want to say people, but people have the misconception of, well, I don't have enough hours in the day, or I don't have enough education, or I don't have any friends on Facebook. You can think of people who are struggling, whether that's emotionally. You can think of people that are struggling with discomfort. You can think of people who are struggling financially. And that's the beauty of some things, is especially during this time that we're in, you actually, when people really open up their minds, if you get healthier, you're going to be saving money, not spending more. So I would rather be proactive in my wellness than have to afford my illness. So I kind of went off there.
No, you're good. You're good. I think the thing about it too is like what you said. No matter what your hours, you've heard me compare it to like video games, right? Like, yeah. I don't know if anybody is a gamer out there. I mean, I played video games as a kid and then like as a teenager, and it was cool to play and stuff like that. And now video games has become like a professional sport where you can make millions of dollars at it. And how do those video gamers start? They start playing video games when they're young, and it takes over time learning how to play that video game and getting good at video games, and they go pro and they're playing in stadiums now. And it's like this huge, crazy thing. And that's kind of how a home-based business is, because it's a video game. You can play the video game on the weekends. You can play the video game at night during the week. You can play that video game whenever you choose to pick up the controller, which I really love, because especially with what we have here, there's no requirements. There's no monthly commitment. There's no it's $20. There's no out-of-pocket cost to go, okay, I'm going to start this business. So somebody that, like you said, maybe has not a lot of friends on Facebook, maybe they don't even have a lot of connections, they can get started, and it could take 3 months, 6 months, a year to create, some type of income, whether that's a couple $100 a month, maybe it's a couple $1,000 a month, whatever their level of desire is. But what are you going to do with that time anyway? Like, you're going to do something with that time that you would learn how to do this. And that's all I wanted to come with you today, is kind of tell you a little about the products, tell you a little bit about, why would somebody possibly even consider doing this as a business? And the other thing too is that it's from home. As you can see, we are home. She is home there, I am home here. So this is our office. So there's so many benefits. We're not going to go into that side of it today, but we just kind of wanted to pique interest maybe a little bit in that person that's watching right now that goes, you know what, if I do like these products, like maybe this is something that I could potentially do. And again, this is a complete choice. We have the thing that we have like way too much fun here too, because like our
how dare us during this time.
Right. The thing about it is our culture is so fun. Like, if you're not having fun at this, like, there's no point in doing it. If it's not adding to your life, then you shouldn't be doing it. It should feel like a video game. And like in about an hour from now, in the group that we have for those that are doing something on the business side of this, we're having a dance party at 12 o'clock. We do a Zoom dance party every Friday at 12. I dance, but the moves, they're really restricted. I've been told to calm it down a little bit, but it's only one day a week that I get to go a little crazy. So that's what we do on Fridays. And so the culture is so much fun. Just that alone, I think, is cool about what we do, even if somebody didn't even make a penny. It really comes down to the culture that we have and the community that we're developing, and we're just having a blast. And again, like I said, if you have the extra time, it's called Netflix and all that kind of stuff. If you just carved out, instead of an hour of Netflix, do 30 minutes of Netflix. And that's the thing too. It's not about, shoving everything you love to the side and doing this. It's adding this wherever you can inside your life.
I think that hits a point too. You're not pushing aside things that you love. It's actually, I have more, and I'll just share a little tidbit. Personally, when I started this business, and I didn't when I started sharing this was because I felt so good, but then the unexpected happened. I got laid off from my position in corporate America. Well, right now people are uncertain too about what's happening. So why not have that little bit of security in case something happens, in case, you're not adding. I don't want people to feel like, oh, I don't have time, I'm adding it to my plate. No, actually, I ended up being really blessed because certain things happened in my family that I've helped out raising my niece and nephew. And it's given me that freedom to be able to do that when I want to. So I'm not going to get teary-eyed on here, but it has been a huge blessing. No, we can't do that. Huge blessing just to be able to have that freedom to say, you know what? I want to take a couple of hours a day and be focused on my family, be focused, giving them the time that they deserve of me, because not only do I feel so good that I'm able to do that, but I have the ability to do that on my own schedule.
Yep.
So
yeah, that's huge. It's huge to be able to do that. And that's what we like about everything we do here, because we have all the systems, just like how we have this super simple system for wellness. 3 little capsules you take throughout the day, and there's nothing else to do but 3 little capsules. Really, the system that we have here, you're watching it right now. If you're watching this in this group, this is what we do on a daily basis. We interact with people, we have fun, we have a blast, and that's what this is all about. And so no matter if you're looking at this as a customer and you're like, hey, I'd love to try these products. It sounds like Kayla and James are having a good experience. You can go and you can look in the topic section of this group, and you can tap on more energy or more focus or weight loss or whatever you're looking to experience, and see what other people are doing. Don't take our word for it, and just kind of take a leap and go, hey, I'm gonna give this a try. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? I could just continue to feel how I've always felt. And the same thing on the, I hate to call it the business side, but the sharing side, the gig side of this. It's like, well, if I don't do this, what is going to be, what am I going to lose? Really nothing, just a little bit of Netflix time, maybe, because I still watch a lot of Netflix. I don't know, there's nothing left on Netflix for me to watch. I don't even know what to do anymore.
Follow you Netflix.
I got Seinfeld playing on the background on Hulu for I'm on like season 4 of Seinfeld, and I've watched 85 things on Seinfeld. So with that, I just want to thank you guys if you're joining this live, or if you're chiming in this on the replay. If you are joining live or on the replay and you have experienced what we're talking about from the product side, share with what you've experienced. Have you had more energy, better sleep? What have you, trimmed the waistline at all? Do you have a better body image? What's your focus like? Share in the comments below. We'd love to hear, what you're actually experiencing on the products. Because again, we really just want to have people give it a try, because what's the worst that can happen? So Kayla, anything else you want to add, and then we'll end the day.
I just want to thank you for having me, and just thank you for, what you're creating as far as the culture here. It's so fun, and it's been an uplift to my life, especially during these times. So I just want to thank you for just being you, man. I know, I feel good. So.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. Have an awesome Friday. Have an incredible, epic weekend.
Yes.
And I forgot, we're going to do a giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
So let's do some giveaway stuff. If you have been added to this group and you're watching this and you've never placed an order, again, this is a never place an order thing, and you're watching this right now, comment below what you'd love to benefit. So comment below what you'd love to benefit, what we talked about, what you've seen in the group, what you'd love to benefit, and then tag the person who added you to this group. So that's going to be the giveaway. We're going to probably give away 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know. We'll just get a little crazy with mom. We'll give away. But just, again, if you're watching this for the first time, if you've not placed an order yet, comment below. And if you have placed an order yet, tell us anyway, just for giggles. But just put in below why you'd love to benefit what we're talking about, this epic experience, and then tag the person. The way you tag, just so you know, is you type @ and then you type their name, and that will tag the person who added you to the group. So Kayla, thank you so much for hopping on with me. I'm excited because in about an hour we get to do a dance party. So I'm gonna eat a little food. We're gonna do a little dancing in about an hour. So if you do want to join that dance party,
TikTok in between, you just never know what we're gonna do today.
So if you do want to join the dance party in a little while, get back with the person that helped you get in this group. Maybe you haven't placed an order yet. Maybe you're like, hey, listen, I want to join the dance party. Get me in that other group. Let's rock and roll. We'd love to have you there. And thank you so much for your time, guys. Have an incredible, epic weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.